Is SUI really about to overtake Solana as the go-to blockchain for fast and cheap transactions? I bet you've asked yourself that question. If you look at SUI's features right now, it checks all the boxes. On paper, it does everything that people use Solana for, but just better, faster and cheaper. So, is SUI really on its way to become a new tier 1 blockchain like Bitcoin or Ethereum? Let's break it down. You're watching Crypto News, my name is Igor, and today I'll explain SUI in 6 minutes. A few years back, you might have heard about the Libra blockchain, a project developed by none other than Facebook. They had a seriously experienced team behind it, with a goal to make a revolution in the stablecoin game. Facebook appointed a lot of great people for this project, in order to build a powerful blockchain. But in 2019, the US government told Facebook to shut Libra down and hold any cryptocurrency plans, saying it was too risky for their financial system. Facebook complied. Soon after, the core team behind the project decided to quit the corporation. Together, they formed Mysten Labs, a company behind the SUI blockchain. The biggest public feature of Mysten Labs is that they love to make big claims. They say SUI will be the best blockchain that will win the next cycle, and they also call out other projects. Evan Chen, the CEO of Mysten Labs, says he keeps hearing claims that Web3 will give us real digital ownership, but he doesn't see anyone actually delivering on this promise. The SUI community definitely picks up on this vibe. For instance, look at this fan-made website SUIpants. They say Ethereum has evident scaling issues and that its user experience is subpar. What gets the most hype though is SUI's programming language Move, which was originally developed for the Libra project. I'm not a developer, so I can't personally judge how simple it is, but according to the promises, Move is supposed to be safe, flexible and innovative. There are 3 things that make SUI truly unique. Let's break them down. First up is SUI's object-based model. Sounds complicated, but it's actually pretty simple. Every blockchain has its own way of storing data. For example, Ethereum uses the popular account-based data model, meaning things like your balance are tied directly to your account. SUI, on the other hand, uses an object-oriented model. That means everything on SUI is an object, with its own properties, ownership rights and the ability to be transferred or changed. The big idea behind SUI is the Internet of Assets, and this model fits that vision perfectly. This setup lets SUI implement their second unique feature, parallel processing. I tried to figure out how it works, and honestly it was kinda tricky, so let me give you a short and simple explanation. So, most of the classic blockchains, like Ethereum, process transactions one by one, no matter what type they are. Whether it's a smart contract, sending Ethereum or moving an NFT, everything happens in a strict order. Meanwhile, SUI can handle different types of transactions at the same time, in parallel. What that means is SUI could be the first big blockchain where normal payments or trades won't get slowed down by bots trying to mint NFTs. The third thing that makes SUI stand out is how they handle the consensus protocol. This is another tricky topic, but I did my research, so let me break it down in simple words. We all know about proof of stake, proof of work, proof of history, blah blah blah. These are essentially just different ways for blockchains to agree on order of transactions, a super popular topic in the crypto world. Mysten Labs believes this whole consensus thing is way overhyped. They don't say it's not important, they're just against making this protocol the main selling point of a blockchain. So they came up with the Mystichetti protocol, a fast and scalable way to handle transaction ordering without all the extra complications. But there's just one catch. Sadly, it's not super decentralized. There are only about 100 validators running the network. One of the biggest reasons people are hyped about SUI is that it's super fast and really cheap. Here's the thing, we all know blockchain speed is measured in TPS, transactions per second, but one of the coolest things about SUI is how it challenges that whole concept and makes you look at TPS from a totally new angle. TPS counts how many transactions a blockchain can handle every second, but Mistin Labs points out that a single transaction can include a different amounts of operations. For example, SUI handles up to about 1000 operations in every transaction, several times more than most other blockchains. However, it's important to keep it real. In the past 90 days, SUI's actual TPS hasn't gone over 66. You just can't make any conclusions because not many people are using it. The theoretical speed of SUI is about 300,000 transactions in half a second, which sounds cool, but right now it's just talk. Anyways, it's one of the factors that makes SUI so cheap. About a year ago, stats showed SUI is 14 times cheaper than Solana and 900 times cheaper than Ethereum. At the end of the day, SUI is just another fast and scalable blockchain, one of many we keep hearing about in crypto. Only time will tell if it really becomes a thing, and I hope this video helped you get the main idea behind it. If you found something useful for your own crypto journey, please leave a like. It really helps my channel grow. Bye.